It is 5 o'clock on this Friday evening, August 28th, 2020. It is time now for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Friday evening, August 28th, 2020. The time is 5 o'clock, and the Norton temperature is 83 degrees. Top stories on the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Friday evening is Joe Biden hits Trump word hurts in the convention speech ratings. Legend military group puts out a call to arms in Kenosha and 5,000 people responded. That's banned from Facebook. People's worst fears came alive at Kenosha as guns, military injection chilling dimension in a protest. Governor Gavin Newsom reveals stricter, slower COVID-19 reopening guidelines for businesses and schools. President Trump pardons A.L.S. Johnson. Severe storms possible in D.C. area Friday with remnants of Hurricane Laura bringing more Saturday. Rally for racial justice draws thousands in the nation's capital. Berkeley expert explains the wildlife urban interface says we have found a way to live with fire. Coronavirus kills 8 infects over 350 at California Portland print not told to shut down. Decided to join support to halt changes, serious problems, says postal workers said. Kim Jong-un said to be watching closely for who will place Shinzo Abe. Alexa Navalny update to some improvement in condition, German hospital said. Lord carved a destructive path to Louisiana. 4 at Argentine child test positive for coronavirus. Stocks heading into September in high gear as Apple and Tesla split in markets. So wait, the jobs report is looking at the stocks now at 161.60 points at 26.53.87. S&P 500 up 23.46 at 35.08.01. And Nasdaq up 70.30 at 11,695.63. MGM Resorts lay off 18,000 workers. Andromeda Galaxy's halo is nudging the Milky Way. United Launch Alliance debates first ever 3D projector on the Delta IV heavy rocket. Global case of COVID-19 tally tops 24 million as U.S. tally tops 5.8 million. CDC had walks back testing change in them mid-outbreak. Coronavirus outbreak from Maine wedding spread to jail and rehabilitation center. Peter Channel News Time is 5:04. A rescue boat funded by British street outer Spanksy pulled 89 migrants from the Mediterranean Sea this week. The operation announced Friday. Egypt arrests Muslim brother leader Mohammed Azad. U.S. executives keep Dwayne Nelson for 1999 rape and murder of Kansas girl. COVID deaths in U.S. top 1,000 for third day in a row. 46,000 new cases. F-22 fighter planes intercepted 3 groups of 2 Russian patrol aircraft near Alaska before they entered the U.S. or Canadian airspace, Nomad said Friday. Defense Secretary Mark Esper offered his support to a congressional campaign to award a Medal of Honor to U.S. Army SFC Alwyn Cesar Cash died after entering the burning tank to rescue injured soldiers. Dozens of black players announced they will donate team salaries to fight racial injustice Friday as MLB celebrates Jackie Robinson Day. Civil rights activists, lawmakers, and thousands of citizens summoned to Washington, D.C. on Friday rallying against police brutality and called on voters to spur change with November presidential election. House Committee on Foreign Affairs Chair Elliot Engel, Democrat of New York, said Friday that it's working on a resolution to hold Secretary of State Mike Pompeo in contempt for the reason to comply with subpoenas issued by the committee. As many as 20% of Americans don't believe in vaccines, a new study finds. Federal prosecutors say they have charged at least 74 people with crimes associated with Wiggins and civil rights protests in Portland, Oregon, following the death of George Floyd in Minnesota. In Norton, a special time meeting which was scheduled for Saturday, August 29th, has been postponed due to the wet weather. Attleboro area residents largely taking in pass on early in-person voting. In Taunton, with the full season looming, Taunton resident brace for a possible second wave of pandemic that's devastating people around the globe. Stoughton Police Department, complicated accusations that several high-ranking cops are entangled in the web of internal affairs, investigation of labor complaints, and civil lawsuits. Buckton woman arrested on warrant after crashing car in her house. Citrus sent into the Citrus Dog Park. A new little free library was supposed to restore nearly 12 years ago. Animal lover Christopher Pickering died from cervical cancer just 39 years old. Milton Schools works on anti-racism curriculum seeks parent input. NBA will work to set up 2020 election polling sites and arenas as part of a playoff restart. Rory McIlroy season for the BMW Championship 2020 in sports. NFL 49 wide receiver goes down. J.J. Nelson suffers a knee injury, and imagine the Premier League players impact fall. The NBA protest lead. And tonight, Boston Red Sox take on the Washington Nationals. Game time, 7:30 p.m. at Fenway Park. Mets trailing Yankees 4-0 in the bottom half of 13 at Yankee Stadium. Peter Channel News Time, 5:08. Time now for Peter Channel Traffic and Transit Check. Baby! On the MBTA subway system. Looking good, commuter rail. No Newburyport train 7167 4:40 p.m. from North Station to Spectator Spot, North Station 5 to 10 minutes behind schedule. And the ferries are looking good. $95 on the southbound side, a little bit so between Pawtucket and Providence. $185 over the westbound side, so between Seacock down to downtown Providence. 1.6 on the southbound side, a little bit so on Route 95 on the Providence area. 1.6 on the northbound side, a little bit so around 99 all the way down to Southern Road and North Smithford Island. Newport Bridge and eastbound side, a little bit slow. 1.3 on the northbound side, a little bit slow. Mount Hope Bridge and Jamestown and Chicago River Bridges off. Looking good, 95. Otherwise, looking good from Providence down to Westerly. Route 6 on the westbound side, a little bit slow on Arch, Massachusetts. Bourne Bridge on the southbound side, a little bit slow. 48 on the northbound side, a little bit slow on the Bourne Rotary. Route 3 on the southbound side, a little slow at Stanmore Bridge. 95 on the southbound side, a little bit slow on the northbound side. At 95 around 128 Canton. 95 stops so between South Main Street and Sharon Nano. 152 out in North Attleboro. 24 southbound side so to 128 Canton, and then hit the brakes in between 106 and West Bridgewater all the way down to 140 in Taunton. 24 northbound side, lows are 44 in Raynham. 3 on the southbound side, lows up to Route 18 in Weymouth. 120 in both ends back between 24 and Canton all the way down to Braintree Split. 128 northbound slow between. And 128 southbound side backed up all the way down to 95 in Canton. Suburb Expressway on both ends back between Dorchester and the Braintree Split, and the southbound side of the Southeast Expressway is backed up on the Mass Pike in Boston. Mass Pike and eastbound side, a little bit slow between the Austin Brad tolls all the way down to the Pruitt Tunnel. 93 the southbound side, a little bit slow between Zachem Bridge all the way down to Route 99 in the Everett area. 129 the northbound side, a little slow between Railton all the way down to Linfield. 128 southbound side, so the Linfield stretch. North of Boston. 93 both ends of the spectrum around 495 on the long stretch. 495 on the northbound side, a little bit slow between Lawrence and April, and Richmond at the northbound side, a little slow on 40 out in North Chelmsford stretch, and 495 on both ends back between 62 and 99. The 495 on the Marlboro. Mass back on the westbound side, lows up between the westbound down and Grafton and 29 westbound side, lows up between Route 199 and 122 northwest direction. Western Mass highways are looking good, and 84 on both ends back between Hartford down on the west side of Connecticut, and 84 on the eastbound side, a little bit slow between Middlebury, Connecticut, and on the Waterbury, Connecticut, and 84 westbound slope on the Waterbury, Connecticut direction. 84 on the eastbound side, low slope between Bristol, New York, over down on the Newtown, Connecticut. Merritt Parkway on the eastbound side, a little bit slow between Greenwich all the way down Milford, Connecticut. 95 on the northbound side, low slope between Greenwich all the way down to Bridgeport, Connecticut. 95 on the southbound side, low slope between Guilford down to West Haven, Connecticut. 91 southbound side, so New Haven stretch. And up in northern New England, Route 3 to the northbound side, a little bit on Nashua, New Hampshire, and the Merrimack, New Hampshire. And 93 to the northbound side, low slope Derry, New Hampshire. And 95 on the southbound side, low slope Hampton Falls. And 93 to the northbound side, a little bit on Hudson, New Hampshire. And 93 to the northbound side, low slope 132 out in Concord, New Hampshire. And highways and byways at Maine and Vermont are looking good. Peter Channel News Time is 5:11. Time now for a weather report. And it turned out to be a fantastic Friday in the weather department. And showers and a few thunderstorms return tonight. It's a Saturday evening ahead of approaching cold front as tropical downpours are possible as front moisture from the random to lower interact with this front. Drier, less humid and cool weather falls Sunday and early next week as a trend toward warmer and more humid weather is likely mid to late next weekend. This trend may be accompanied by scattered showers and thunderstorms. Rather quiet this evening. With more active weather expected late tonight and Saturday. I expect a low pressure to move into the east of Great Lakes toward daybreak Saturday. This should push a warm front toward, but not through southern New England tonight. As always, tricky when a front is practically overhead when convection is involved. The boundary provides a certain level of shear, which could lead to worsening thunderstorm collapse. Rates are not expected to be oppressed, but it may be sufficient for a few thunderstorms being moving through after midnight, and mostly expected showers and a thunderstorm will need to be monitored overnight. Have clouds overspread over the region, mainly after midnight, with rainfall chances increasing about the same time. Greatest risk of rainfall tonight will be across the western half in the southern New England, which will close the surface low in the Great Lakes, while temperatures initially fall this evening. They should nearly steadily or slowly rise the second half of the night. Low temperatures should be near normal. Okay, forecast for like this. Tonight, chance shot may after 4 a.m. increase skies with a low around 65 degrees and west wind about 6 miles an hour coming common in the evening. Chances 30% due to rain amounts less than 30 possible for Saturday. Showers and thunderstorms before 3 p.m. and showers and possibly a thunder storm after me up to 3 a.m. and 3 p.m. Some of the storms could discuss winds and heavy rainfall and patchy fog before 1 p.m. Under 78 degrees light southwest wind increasing about to 10 miles an hour in the morning. Winds good size 20 miles an hour, chances 80%. Rain amounts between a quarter and an inch possible for Saturday. Showers and thunderstorms rain before 1 a.m. Patchy fog between 7 p.m. and 1 a.m. Low around 62 degrees and southwest about 8 miles an hour coming in west after midnight. Chance ratio is 80% and new rain amounts between a 10 quarter inch possible. Extra high amounts possible thunderstorms for Sunday. Sun sky about 78, low 51 degrees and west wind about 8 to 14 miles an hour for Monday. Both the sun sky high about 75, low 55 degrees and light and variable wind for Tuesday. Chance showers after 9 a.m. Both the sun sky has about 73, low 58 degrees and calm wind coming in southeast about 5 to 7 miles an hour in the afternoon. Chance ratio is 30%. And for Wednesday, chance showers before noon. Mostly clouds sky about 76, low 64 degrees and southeast at about 3 to 8 miles an hour. Chance ratio is 30%. And for Thursday, partly sun sky about 83, low 66 degrees and southwest about 5 to 9 miles an hour. And for Friday, chance showers mostly sun sky about 85 degrees and southwest about 6 to 10 miles an hour. Gust size 21 miles an hour. Chance ratio is 40%. Currently in Mountain, it's fair skies and 83 degrees. And that's me for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news, and it's August 28, 2020 on a Friday evening. And viewers hope you have a good evening. To stay safe, be positive, be healthy, be well. Have a good evening. See you at 10 for a 10 o'clock report.